See how they come out? The courage on display here is incredible. Clean left jab. Oh, wait a minute! Julio Cesar Chavez in some serious trouble. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
We wanted action and they are delivering. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter shot. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
Oh man, you've got a swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Chavez in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow.
And there's the bell for round two. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They drop their guard, they get caught. Those counter punches have to hurt. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Timing beats speed, speed beats power. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Beautiful counter punch. No rest for the weary. A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This counter fighter believes in me. Anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You'll fight to the counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every switch.
These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Get focused, get the mind.
On to the third. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counters. And the kid goes down. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I've got to see that again.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They exchange punches. His stamina is off the charts. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Straight right just misses. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Garcia in that lap.
Switch up, switch up.
And there's the bell to start round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That counter shot lands. Incredible work rate. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punch. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. When are we going to see a jab from these two? He scores with the counter. Punch, counter punch. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Come on, let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy.
You take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
Box him back together and put it back on him in this round. Now it's a tougher fight. He's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in first minute, stick him.
Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your timing already.
Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. Don't
God sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up. Wait, what?
Forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we don't care.
Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Go out there and win the...
Stay focused now. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free...
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
They miss with the jab. punch and just got countered. Caught him. His stamina is off the charts. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. And around that seat.
Don't worry about it.
Here we go in the 6th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight, not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter. You can't score with that uppercut. Punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count.
Whoa, Johnny! Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's time for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom, different tactics.
Straight right just misses. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Garcia in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Come on, let him back into the fight.
There's the bell to start round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, getting new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
That hook was off target. That right hook catching air. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
So like that round, good round.
There's the bell to start round 8. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Well done with that counter shot. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. That right hook won't score. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Throws the jab but does not score. Straight right just misses. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. These scorecards were all over the place, but in the end, I think the right athlete won.
A split